Angels lined the throne room, wings folded tight, eyes fixed on the Almighty. A global crisis had drawn them from every corner of the earth, demonic forces rising, humanity unraveling. But the meeting hadn't started, because God was distracted.
Throne room of heaven was filled with a divine silence. God sat behind his massive desk, ancient and radiant, while a circle of angels stood at attention. Each had traveled from the farthest corners of creation to attend this emergency council. Yet, as the meeting commenced, Igod's, heaven's commander, Chief Archangel Zephon, is distracted by God's unwavering attention elsewhere. My eyes were fixed on something in his hand, barely acknowledging the celestial concerns raised before him. I stood brave but cautious, stood slowly from my place. A boldness pulled me forward, step by step, until I was beside the desk of the Almighty. I peered over the edge and gasped. In God's hand was a Rubik's Cube, half solved, spinning slowly with each flick of his eternal fingers. I froze. Sensing my presence, God paused but didn't look up. He side-eyed me, God in timeless calm, and asked, without lifting his gaze,
"Is there a problem?"
I cleared my throat. "Forgive me, Lord, but you summoned all of heaven's host from across the earth for this council. We've been waiting, yet you seem..." I hesitated, preoccupied. God's eyes slowly lifted and swept across the room. Hundreds of angels stood silent, wings folded, concern etched into the glow of their faces. Just then, the heavy golden doors of heaven swung open. Entered Grace Wellen, heaven's administration liaison, her robes shimmering like moonlight on still water. She clutched a scroll tight against her chest, her voice trembling.
My God, any other time, I wouldn't dare interrupt, but since you withdrew the angels from the world, reports are flooding in. The darkness is spreading. The devil isn't just deceiving, he's devouring. Entire nations are under siege.
God's jaw tightened. He locked eyes on her.
2 interruptions in a row.
God inhaled deeply, a breath so mighty it caused mountains on earth to tremble and oceans to still. He exhaled, and peace returned to creation for a moment. Then he stood. The throne room pulsed with raw power as he raised his arm. Feeling the thunder from his voice. In an instant, every angel shot from heaven like bolts of holy lightning. I turned too, immediately like those, feeling his thunder, to return to my post, until I heard the calm within his voice.
"Zephon, stay."
I, now alone with God, turned slowly, my nerves within me cause. My knees nearly gave out. I wondered, what did I do for him to keep me from my post? God turned away, facing the clouds of heaven. He waved his hand, and the clouds beneath the throne parted. The earth hung below in terrible silence. God stood staring at me, then down at his Rubik Cube, as though he was about to banish me to earth for interrupting him. And as the thought of being banished could leave my thoughts, he commanded,
"Go, watch, and return."
Without a word, I dove into the blue below. What I saw broke my spirit. Cities consumed in sin, families shattered by deception, churches silenced, hearts grown cold. Demons danced in boardrooms, in bedrooms, in pews. An angel approached me, tired and fragile. I seen within his own spirit he's been fighting and need a few moments. The angel spoke as he was attempting to gain power.
"The power of God has never left me. I feel depleted, no matter how much strength I give. Tell me, is God still distracted?"
I returned with my wings battered. God sat waiting. This time he didn't look distracted. He looked ready. Again he looked over to his Rubik Cube and stared at me and said,
"In one word, tell me what you saw."
I struggled. "Lord, how can I..." Before I could at least give an answer, Grace bursted in again, breathless.
Forgive me, Lord, but demonic forces have overtaken entire regions. We're losing them.
God looked at her, his voice cut through the tension.
Well, it's not my fault.
Both myself and Grace stared in shock. God slowly held up the object in his hand, the source of his earlier distraction. Grace frowned.
A rubric cube.
No, it's Earth. Each color is a soul. Each twist a choice. The devil has attempted to scramble it, but I am the pattern. I am configuring divine solutions into the minds of men. Whispers of wisdom, sparks of faith, nudges to holiness. They think I'm absent when I'm working, but I never stopped. This is the strategy of salvation.
Both Grace and I fell to our knees with forgiveness. God placed the cube gently on his desk, glowing faintly with shifting light.
Tell them I'm not ignoring their cries. Tell them I'm already solving it. And you, the angel who's never stopped fighting for mankind, because of your faithfulness, despite their rebellion, I will honor you.
Then, addressing Grace and I.
Your interruptions cracked the foundation of my creation, but my will is greater than chaos. Now step aside.
God stood from his throne, his robe of righteousness billowing with divine authority. He lifted his hand, and silence fell over the earth.
Now grant me peace, so I can defend the earth.
And with that, a fiery sword appeared in his hand, and he descended like lightning.
For the battle is not theirs, but mine, God said, just as it is written in 2 Chronicles 20:15. Heaven shook, earth stilled. The war was not over, but victory was certain.
Mixed Emotion is a collaboration of short stories solely created from imagination for entertainment purpose only. In the event these stories may reflect some incidents of reality of any person's life or situations of any institutions is not intended but coincidental. Enjoy Mixed Emotions short stories by VJ.